when I got on the job and in my background investigation, we discussed my father and Billy came up, and no time was I informed that that relationship was going to be an issue. Yes, I was ignorant to that, and I do understand now that Billy is not in the same category as my father, and I can see now how that can be perceived as wrong, but to me, that knowledge being presented and me being transparent throughout my background investigation on my application, I did not see it being a issue because the relationship has been long lasting.
Since this has started, if we were to do another check with Department of Corrections, would we see any continued conversations with yourself and Mr. Wright?
No, not since the last one that they asked me for. I haven't talked to him since the internal affairs investigation has opened. I see how it's perceived. I see how everything has transpired. So I guess now that everything is in the forefront and I understand how it could be perceived, I stopped talking to him. But prior to, like I explained to the commissioner, I didn't see it as an issue because, again, as I stated, it was in my background and the relationship was pre-existing, so I didn't think it was an issue.
When Mr. Outlaw was originally arrested in your car, or listened pulled over in your car when you were in the academy, didn't you have numerous conversations, including with Assistant Chief Reddish, warning you, at least cautioning you about these relationships?
Objection. It's going to be singular relationship. There was no warning given to Officer Poindexter relative to any other relationships that you had other than Cameron Outlaw.
Fair enough. Weren't you given warning about that relationship as it relates to you being a police officer?
I would say that he did voice his opinion on it, but again, not to downplay it, I've known Cameron over 10 years. He's never had a criminal background or have indicated to me in any way that he was doing any type of legal activity. So for someone that I've only known for less than 30 days, had less than 3 interactions with them, for them to tell me something about someone I've known basically for majority of my life and growing up was hard to take in. So I wouldn't say it was a warning. I took it as more of an opinion, and it was a one-time conversation, sir.
But you were having conversations with Mr. Wright as well, though, weren't you? Who clearly was a criminal.
Right, but the counseling was only in regards to Cameron and...
Understood, but you were at least put on notice that that was an issue for the department, and there's a rule against that, isn't there?
Yes, I do know about the rule now, sir.
And you should have known about the rule from day one.
Yes, I will admit to my ignorance, sir.
And the rule is pretty clear, you don't have these relationships.
Okay, counsel, we got it.
We made cut-off ties stronger. Like, found a different way for him and my child to communicate. I probably would not have left my keys out or even granted him access to my car prior. I could have reached out to my mom or my aunt and found different ways to get my daughter to where she had to go and allow me to still go to work. I probably would have never took off. I'm the same person. I do admit that it may look, some of the things I have done, I could have done differently, but I'm no different than the person that my FTOs praise me for, and I'm no different than, even with having those conversations, my work was never affected. And no, I don't ever want to make excuses because I'm not that person. As I said before, I've worked very hard to get to the point where I'm at now, and I could have resigned, and I could have not had all my business in the forefront and embarrass my family or put them in awkward situations. But I chose to fight because this is a fight I feel like it's worth fighting. So that's why I'm here, and I do appreciate you giving me that opportunity, sir.